the presser. But those of you who know how to use it, please do use the raise your hand thing on participants, and I'll get to as many of you as we can. Vinny, kick us off, please.
Jurgen, well done tonight. So many good things to talk about. All 4 goals. Fabinho's pass for Mo's. But before the game, you said to me, after watching City the other night, you couldn't quite believe how one team would be so far ahead of them. Have your team kind of given you an answer to that this evening?
Not sure. We showed a lot, if not everything, what helped us in the position we are now. Because there are obviously different ways of football, different ways you can play this game, but you don't have to compare it, so it's not too important. What I saw tonight, and I wanted to have that before this part of the season, when I said to the boys, I want to see actually the best behind closed doors football ever. And I'm not sure if it was the best football, it was for sure the best counter pressing behind closed doors ever. The attitude we showed tonight, the passion we showed, was exceptional, and we played some outstanding football. The goals we scored were exceptional. So in my job, usually I have to calm things down and say, no, that was not that good, and we can improve. And we can improve. I know that, but it's not important tonight. Tonight is only important that we gave this sign, and that we showed our supporters the respect they deserve. That we can play like they are here, even when they are not here. Yes, they can push us to incredible things, and without them it's nothing like it is when they're here. And I never miss them more than tonight, because imagine this game would have happened with 55,000 people in the stadium, and the emotions which would have been then in the stadium, that would have been incredible. But we cannot have that in a moment, and so it was important that we showed our respect to the people, and that was what the boys did tonight, and I loved it.
I'm guessing that your expectation will still be that you will have points still to get to win the title when you go to the Etihad. That said, you could be crowned champions tomorrow night. So how will you deal with that situation? Will you watch it? Will you link up with the boys on a video call while you're all watching it? Because it's a very different situation to kind of celebrate, isn't it? If you were to win the title tomorrow.
I watch the game tomorrow night not to prepare a celebration. I watch the game because we play against City a week later, so I have to watch it, and especially against Chelsea, which we play as well. So this game is a really important game to watch for plenty of reasons. And whatever happens tomorrow night, we have no influence on it, and so I'm not too much interested, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure anyway. The game next week against Man City is a must-watch for each football fan on this planet. Because whatever will be decided or not, 2 really good teams face each other, and that will be pretty interesting, to be honest.
There's no hands up on the device. I know Rob Harris asked a question on the chat to say that he couldn't find it. Rob, does that mean you want to ask a question? And if so, do you want to turn your Rob Harris from AP, if you want to turn and ask a question? There you go, Rob. Yeah.
It was just sort of following on from what Vinny said. Are you going to do anything to try to connect the team tomorrow night to watch? So if there is a moment of glory that you are together in some way, even though you're distant, or you're just not thinking ahead?
So I'm not involved in things like this. I have nothing to do with these things. I watch the game tomorrow night to know what City is doing and to know what Chelsea is doing when we play them. Having kind of an idea at least. That's why I watch it. I have really nothing to do with any other things, and I don't think it's we don't plan things like that. So we want to play this game tonight. We want to have this result. I'm not sure I wanted that before the game. I would have taken each result, which gives up 3 points. But I love the performance from tonight, and all the rest will happen when it happens. So I'm really not too much interested in that. So how I said, this night could have been better with people in the stadium, with my family in the stadium. That would have been really nice, because it's an important game. It was an important step for us, 100%. It was a sensational football game, and I would have wished for all people who are usually here that they could have been here, but they couldn't. And so we made their night anyway, if you want. So they watched the game at home, and I hope I see one time how the people reacted when we scored the goals. That would be really nice. If I can can have some pictures from that because that's why we're doing it and no other reason.
Okay, great. Thank you, Rob. Paul Joyce, and just we don't seem to have the hands up function or raise hand function. So for those of you who want to ask a question, you have my mobile. If you want to text or WhatsApp, I'll get to you. But Paul Joyce is off mute. Joyce, do you want to fire away?
Jurgen, where does the ability to have that intensity from the players and perform as so especially as they did tonight, where does that come from? Is it just in them, or did you have to give a speech before the game?
I'm not sure if I have to, but I do. If I do, I have to do a speech before the game, but I do. Yeah, but the boys themselves love the way we play, so they know that made us successful, and they want to do these things. You saw that after we changed it up. We had a lot of good games, obviously, in the last couple of years, but I can't remember a 4-0. Anyway, cannot remember a lot of 4-0s, but I cannot remember 4-0 after 80 minutes or so, and then if a player from the other team wins the ball, 4 players chasing like it's the only ball left on this planet. That I really like that, and that's us. That's us. There are different ways to play football, but this is us. You want to have the ball, you can have it, but we want to have it back, pretty much. And when we have the ball anyway, then we do some good stuff with it. That's us. And I don't want to be too positive about it, but I don't find any negative in this game, to be honest. If I would now try to search negatives, I can't remember. Oh, yes, we missed chances, but that's football. So we could have scored more, yes, but that's football. But the way we played tonight was really exceptional.
Okay, got Dom King and then Carl Markham. And at the moment, they're the last 2 questions, unless someone comes to me otherwise. So Dom first, and then Carl.
Hi, Jurgen. There's a stat out that you didn't let Crystal Palace have a touch in your area. It's the first time that's happened since stats were by Opta were out since 2008. It must sort of show how sort of hungry and greedy your team were to just keep that clean sheet and the intensity to keep going. It's quite some feat that to not let a Premier League team have a touch in your area.
You should not underestimate how much this team wants it. You should not. This team really wants it. They want to fulfill the wishes of the people at home, really. We have all a common dream, but we have to work for it, and we have to work our way for it. We cannot play like other teams, but we can play pretty good stuff, and that's what the boys did tonight. And when we spoke after the game, it was a clean sheet, but it was usually in a clean sheet, Ali is massively involved. In this clean sheet, his involvement was not too big. He anyway deserves it. And so, yeah, the game was exceptional. Yeah, from talking football, from so many points of view, it was exceptional. It's so difficult against a 4-5-1, how we push them back, find spaces. The free kick, of course, of Trent, exceptional. But we had many situations where Crystal Palace had to make a foul around the box. So that's how it is, because it was no harsh fouls or whatever. It was just little things, but it's a free kick. Then the second goal, this wonderful pass from Fabinho and Mo, and a sensational finish. The third goal was then Fabinho. Yes, he showed us already against Manchester City can do that, but we never gave up. And then the fourth goal, what a pass from Mo, and Sadio finished the situation off. Exceptional. So there were so many good things, even when we didn't score, and especially when the kids came on, when we made the subs, how they were involved immediately. Could have scored obviously as well, crazy enough. And so yeah, this game will last a while in my mind. This is for us that's what we want to be. That's what we have to show against each and everybody.
Okay, thanks, Mark. And then finally, to finish the press conference, Carl Markham, if you'd like to switch off the mute, Carl. No, we can do it for you.
Hi, Jurgen. We've spoken a lot this season about you playing a lot of games in a short period of time. You've now got, you've got 8 days to wait for your next game. I'm just wondering, this performance intensity showed in that how you sort of maintain that or bottle that for 8 days now. You played 2 games in 4 games. Now you've got 8 games to the next one. How do they maintain this intensity when there's such a big gap?
But incredibly difficult. That's how it is. It was clear that we have the first 2 games in pretty much 3 days, which is difficult. Other teams had it as well. I want to mention it. Then 8 days off. Nobody wants that. That's how it is. But because of the situation with City, how many games they play in the competitions there are, and the FA still wants to have their games at the weekend. There was not big chance, I think, for the Premier League to do it differently. And after that, it will be really, really tough with 4 games in 9 days. And I'm not sure if the last 3 games are already, or the last 3 games are already set. I don't know. But it's like it is. So we need to find solutions, and we need all the boys, and that's why I'm so happy how the boys contributed tonight when they came on, and even the boys not on the pitch exceptionally in training, and so that helps. That we will need them all, and they will all play. They will all have game time, which is nice. But we cannot change just like we want, like 8, 9, 10 players or whatever, and we have to dig in and to get through that, and I hope we will.
Guys, thank you very much. Ross, thank you. Okay.
See you.
Have a safe night, everyone.
Bye. Cheers.